How's it going, everybody? David Hedge here, House Hedge Gaming, and today is going to be a bit of a different video. Today I'm doing a little bit of news, a little bit of behind the scenes, and just talking about some things that are happening everywhere, pretty much. So the first part of the video is going to be talking a little bit about gaming, and then I'll go into a little bit of behind the scenes stuff about what's been happening since we've moved up here to Terre Haute, Indiana. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, first part is some gaming news. Now, here at House Hedge Gaming and on our gaming tables, a lot of times we find ourselves playing Dice Throne. Dice Throne, for those of you who may or may not know, you take a character. It could be anything from a pyromancer to Wolverine or Deadpool, because Hani loves playing Deadpool and has crushed us with that character already. Um, but it is a game where you choose a fighter, choose a character, and you get a unique deck of cards, you get unique dice, and you're basically playing combat Yahtzee. But it is a lot more than that. There's a lot more strategy because you're able to alter your dice rolls, alter your opponent's dice rolls, being able to increase damage attacks and stuff like that. And it is a great strategic game, and each character offers its own unique style of gameplay. But Dice Throne recently has thrown out so much information, and as a person that really enjoys the game, I got all excited because of a lot of stuff that's going on, and it's stuff that I was able to talk about a little bit with the creators of the game and with Roxley Games, and I got the opportunity to be able to talk to them at Gen Con this year with Hani and Cindy. We had a blast with it. And all the stuff they're announcing right now is exciting to me and to us because it opens up a wide world of characters for us coming up in the next few months. So, Dice Throne, we kickstarted Outcast, and that should be coming in the next few weeks. Hopefully, with Outcast, that game, that expansion features characters that are more in line with horror, whether it be a woman that is going to transform into a werewolf. So you have a lycanthrope involved in that, which is really cool. You have a necromancer with some undead buddies. You have a headless horseman, and you have a lot of different horror elements in Outcasts. And hopefully, if we can get that in before October during the Halloween season, it would be something I would love to feature on here on the channel. But in October, there's also a new Kickstarter for Dice Throne Vanguard. Now, Dice Throne Vanguard is a set that will feature 4 new characters, 2 of which have already been spoiled, which is the Forge Master and the Duelist. Now, the Forge Master is going to be one that crafts armor and weapons throughout the game. It's going to be really tough to beat that bugger because dwarves, this being the first dwarven character in Dice Throne, dwarves are known for their craftsmanship when it comes to weapons and armor. Cindy's going to crush me. I know it's going to happen. It's inevitable. But the other character, the Duelist, is really cool because you get to work on footwork. I had nice footwork in wrestling rings and everything. Is get me on a dance floor, different story. But the Duelist, you're able to take different stances, whether it be a defensive stance or an offensive stance. If you go on the offense, you're dealing more damage. If you're going on a defense, you're getting prepared for whatever attacks your opponents throw at you. And I can't wait to see what the other 2 characters are. And that Kickstarter will be coming out in October, and I'll put down here when it's going to be coming up, so you'll be able to pre-order it if you would like to, or kickstart it, and be able to get all the extra accoutrement that comes along with it, whether it be characters for Dice Throne Adventures or Marvel Missions, or sleeves, playmats. They usually have a lot of really cool stuff to go along with the Kickstarters, and trust me, I'll be making sure to back that when it comes up. But also, Dice Throne and Roxley Games are going in a different direction starting in 2026 because not only are they doing a smaller group of characters each time, because they did go from 6 to 8 characters in a battle chest to now 4. But now you can also get individual characters starting in 2026 with the Alchemist, which the Alchemist is definitely going to brew up a lot of trouble at tournaments and at home games and everything, and at LGSs. And it's really cool to see how the game has evolved over the years, from it being you buy the chest for $100 some, there you go, to having 2-player sets or 4-player sets, to now being able to offer individual characters at a good price point, to where no matter what level you want to enter in through Dice Throne, you have that option now. So if you want to get one character and go, you know what, Alchemist looks great. I want to play the Alchemist to try it out and see if I like the game. Cool. Say if the price point's $20, you pay $20, you get the Alchemist, you're all set, you're ready to go. If you want to get a few more characters, you can get the individual characters to come out along the way, but also you can get the battle chest, or you can get the 4-player sets. No matter which way you want to go to get into Dice Throne and to play in tournaments, or to add it to your game night rotations, or to take it to an LGS, you have options now. And I think Roxley did an amazing job with that. And I'm really excited to see what else is involved with 2026, with Dice Throne, with Roxley Games, because not only do they have all this stuff with Dice Throne coming up, the Excalibur game will be coming up soon, and I kickstarted that. The deluxe edition with metal swords and everything is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see that. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun showing all that. And of course, we'll have it here on the channel. And plan on March, April of 2026, we'll do some sort of Dice Throne tournament. I wanted to do that this year, but with the move, decided to hold off on it. But it's going to be a lot of fun to see what else is in store for Dice Throne and Roxley Games going into next year. All right, so that was the board game portion. I want to talk about Dice Throne a bit because I really do enjoy the game, and Roxley Games is a fantastic company. And like I said, myself and Cindy and Hani, we had a chance to talk to people from Roxley, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. And it was great to be able to talk to them, to be able to see some stuff, and be able to talk to them about like how the game has progressed over the years. And it's been a whole lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun to do that, and plus, it was in a skybox at Lucas Oil Stadium. We had a great view of the state of the grounds and everything, and it was fantastic. And I can't thank them enough for giving us the opportunity to be able to talk to them a bit and take time out of their schedule for somebody like us who is still growing as a channel, and they just gave us the opportunity to talk to them and have some fun with it. And I'm very fortunate to be able to do that. And I know Hani and Cindy had a blast. We got to play Slam Throne a little bit. Um, and of course, thank goodness Cindy got on camera. I was able to flip over all my slam chips in one shot. I will never do that again. Ever. It will never happen. I'm glad it was caught on camera, so it'll be there forever on the videos for Gen Con. But it was a whole lot of fun. Loved it. But now I want to talk a little bit about behind the scenes, about what's been happening here over the past 6 months. And I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet and not go too far into the reasons, what was leading up to the decisions and everything, and what's been happening before them. But long story short, when we had the opportunity to move, Cindy and I decided that Terre Haute, Indiana was going to be the place to be because it was close to chosen family. My family has dispersed over the past few years, especially after my dad passed back in 23. And we decided that it was time. Cindy needed a change because she felt like she could do a lot more in her career. And even though she loved the jobs at the box offices of Berglund Center and at Center in the Square, she wanted to do more. For me, I was getting burned out at my full-time job. Even though Berglund Center, being an event supervisor, was fantastic, I really need to get out of my full-time job because they were just driving me nuts. And so when the opportunity arose, we talked about it, and there was a lot of things that we had to give up to come up here. For me, I know Cindy gave up friends and everything. For me, gave up friends, gave up play groups. I gave up wrestling pretty much until I could find something up here. Once I get a stable full-time job, I might be able to get back into wrestling, but I had to give up wrestling altogether for right now. And there were some friends I had to leave behind. Joey Harris, who you saw here on the channel at Gen Con's coverage, got to do a lot of cool stuff with him, had a lot of fun. And we didn't cry when Gen Con ended, but we cried when we parted ways from Joey. And just, it was great to see him. And Joey, if you watch this video, love you, brother. And another friend that I had to leave behind was Starlina Moore. Is it Star Alters. For a good while, I was able to hang out with her and her kids on a Friday night, just playing games, hearing what her kids was up to in school, and just being a part of that for a short time. Just hanging out with them and hanging out with her. I've known her for a long time, and we just had a blast. And it was great to be able to do that stuff every Friday for a while. But we got moved up here, and it was a big change for Cindy. She is crushing it as a now training phlebotomist at the Plasma Center at Griffles. She started as a tech, and now she's becoming a full-fledged vampire. So she's doing an amazing job. She's teaching people. She's feeling fulfilled because she has uh, it's a chance for her to get a bigger career later on down the line. And she's getting into the medical career. She knows a lot of that stuff. I have no clue. And plus, I don't think I can have the nerve to be able to stick somebody with a needle. Cindy says she loves sticking people. She loves stabbing people. So note to self, don't tick her off, especially when she has a needle in hand. She might want to draw blood real quick. She's already been checking my arms for veins and everything. So if I ever do a donation, that might be fun. But she's doing an amazing job there. She has been going out more. Uh, she's definitely taken to Terre Haute like a duck to water. For me, it's taken a little bit longer because my first job at Cellular Sales left a lot to be desired. I was told the good stuff, but unfortunately, we didn't hear about the bad stuff, and I had to start figuring out the bad stuff that went along with that career of having a 100% commission job. It was not good. It was not for me. Whoever can make that work for them, by all means. But there was some stuff that people were doing to make sure that they got their commissions. That's not me. And so I left that job, and I started getting into class as a blackjack dealer. And I mentioned before in videos, my wrestling characters come full circle from a bouncer at a club in Vegas to getting into the ring to now going back into the casino, but as a dealer instead of a bouncer, so I don't get hit too much anymore. Instead of, I'll just have to have people say, hit me, and be good to go. Um, but I've really been enjoying taking the classes. The teachers and the people that I've met through the casino so far have been amazing and welcoming and transparent. They don't sugarcoat anything, and I really do appreciate that. If I'm doing a good job, they say good job. If I'm doing a bad job, they tell me what's going on. I write it down and I work on it, and that's what I've done for the past 5 weeks. And I still have to do the audition to get into the. I have the final audition to get on the floor and to be basically to become a blackjack dealer. And I will do my damnedest to do that and pass it. And if I don't, I'll still find some way to work at the casino and have fun because I really do enjoy that environment. And they have been so welcoming and open arms from this boy from Roanoke, Virginia, coming in there. And the biggest thing I've been able to do is to just learn a new trade, learn a new craft, uh, potentially get a new career started, but also to be surrounded by some amazing people was a blessing. And I'm very fortunate to be around some great people right off the bat in that new company at the casino, the Terre Haute Casino and Resort. Um, Hopefully, you'll be seeing me at a blackjack table very soon. Um, but until then, been doing the classes and everything. I've been starting to do game nights. It was really rough at first to find places to game, uh, and also to find people to game with. But slowly but surely, been starting to find people. I've been starting to talk to people at the casino, be able to get them over here at the studio more. Owen and Crystal is starting to get over here on Wednesday nights. Hopefully, I can start doing that once I get my schedule for the casino finalized. And it's been a blast playing Commander and showing people all the games that I have to be able to start doing that again. Because for a while, moving up here, it was slow to get into going out and finding people and just trying to get out there. I'll be honest, I got a little bit lost in my head for it for a bit. But now I'm able to get some gaming in, get out there, start going to the game stores. One store I found particular I really enjoyed going to, which is Low Key Comics and Collectibles. They're a great place to go to. Check them out on Facebook, check them out on whatnot. I'll include links to their socials below. Uh, they have what I was looking for in a gaming store. They have a welcoming atmosphere. It looks like a game store. It looks like a collectibles comic store in the best of way. And the staff is friendly. They engage with you. If they know what you're coming in for, they'll point you out. Hey, we got this new thing. We got this new thing. And they welcome you in as though you're a friend coming in to visit, but also buy something from them. And I really did appreciate that. And so I'll definitely be supporting them as much as I can. And I'll be like my store to go to for the most part here in Terre Haute. But slow but surely, I've been getting to a better place. I was happy that we moved and all, but it was just finding my spot here took a little bit longer. And I've told Cindy that, and Cindy was the one to say, "Hey, if sell your cells isn't working out for you, leave it. Uh, find something that'll make you happy." And I have, and I'm getting there. And plus, I've been doing a lot of the videos, starting to do that more. I've actually been starting to collect Pokemon again because one, Pokemon's a lot cheaper than Magic, and two, I just opened up. So the videos filming the day, Mega Evolutions just came out, and I went out and I bought a 6-pack bundle and I bought a little tin and everything. And I was like a little kid again because I opened up a Venusaur, a Mega Venusaur EX. And I thought that was the coolest thing because I never had that kind of luck when I was growing up. Uh, I never opened up the Charizard or the Venusaur or Blastoise. So opening that up, felt like a little kid again. So it was pretty cool. And so being able to, I started doing that and still playing Magic, still playing Commander, um, and just getting out there more. I did Cindy and I for a little bit. We reversed where she was going out a lot more. I stayed home, but now it's starting to be more equal, and I'm looking forward to seeing what our lives have in store here in Terre Haute in the future. And I can't wait to start my career as a blackjack dealer and see where that goes. So there's a lot of exciting things happening, and plus, there's a lot of opportunities that are coming up for the channel here soon. I'm working on some things for Buddy Pal Games for some new games that they have. I'm doing reviews for those. Um, just got done with the cast list for Kess Entertainment, and I've been reaching out to more companies so we can start doing more here on the channel and just getting that balance back. I had a good balance in Roanoke, and I'll find it again up here. But it's just taking a little bit, which is more than fine. It's going to be well worth it in the end because Cindy and I are both a lot happier where we're at now than where we were back in January. So, but I want to let you all know behind the scenes stuff because um, it's not too often I do it, but when I do, I want to just keep y'all informed about what's going on. And I've been starting to include in the videos like email address. You can email me directly for anything. If you have any advice or anything for the channel, or if you have any questions, and people have been taking advantage of it, and I appreciate that. And we'll continue to grow here at House Hedge Gaming and see what we can do in 2020, rest of 2025, going into 2026, and um, hopefully all of you will just join us along for that ride. And I appreciate your time in this extra video, talking about Dice Throne, talking about behind the scenes, and just to say thank you to all of you. Since we started videos back up after Gen Con, we've been getting to talk to people and everything, and it's been a whole lot of fun. And I can't wait to see what the future holds. But thank you all so much for checking out this video. If you like it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let everyone know the House Hedge Gaming is here for all of your gaming needs. But until next time, everyone, stay safe. Take care, my friends.